Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, Imran Khan, the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, is in big doo-doo. That's a witch hunt, I would say, undergoing in Pakistan to get this guy out of his ability to run again. He's been banned to run for public office for the next 5 years. Now this witch hunt reminds me of another witch hunt that occurs here in the United States of America, and you know who I'm talking about, in the same way of trying to prevent another citizen of the country to run for public office. The problem is these guys in Pakistan are a little bit ahead of the schedule, and they are more violent. The weasels here in the United States are trying to build legitimacy for their actions by appealing to the most impressionable strata or segments of our society, the ones that are most impressionable, and you bombard them, and when you meet them in the street they will say, what are they talking about? Look what the media said. Well, why didn't you do your own research first and then let the media shape your attitude? So let's see what's going on here with Pakistan and leave the United States for later. But it's a similarity. And remember, the United States government looks down on Pakistan's government and society as really not a democracy and all that, but they use the same methods of disqualifying certain people from participating. You might say, well, maybe they just do what they're supposed to, and if the guys committed a crime, they should be barred from participating, being allowed to participate. Well, that's true that if they commit a crime, they should be disqualified, or they pay the penalty of the law, whatever that might be. But my problem is while you are at it, why don't you go into other people's possible criminal behavior and do the same thing? And go back in time and get many others that could be really, really imprisoned, and not only imprisoned but barred before, and they were not. So if you are so just now, why were you just then? So let's see what's going on with my friend, which I'm okay with him. I like Imran Khan. I gotta say that I don't know his policies. The only thing I kind of know about him is that he tries to be independent, and he couldn't, because you got the Americans who impose and give you a script, and you have to follow it. If you don't follow it, you're going to get a no confidence vote from your politicians in your country, and you get removed. And when you try to fight it back, they will arrest you, they will charge you, they will do all that. This is what's happening to Khan. So this article comes from Sputnik, and it's from today, which is the 23rd of October 2022. Pakistan police book ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan on charges of attempted murder and terrorism. All right. Police have booked Prime Minister PTI leader Imran Khan on many charges, ranging from terrorism to rioting since his ouster from power in April. Khan, nevertheless, has remained unfazed over these quote-unquote harassments, accusing the coalition government led by Shehbaz Sharif of misusing constitutional authority in targeting his party. Islamabad police have booked former Prime Minister Imran Khan on terrorism and rioting charges following protests over his disqualification by the Election Commission of Pakistan (ECP) in the Toshakhana State Gift Repository case. The former Prime Minister has also been charged with attempted murder following a complaint by Mohsin Nawaz Renja of the ruling Pakistan Muslim League, and I'm quoting, "I attended the hearing of the Toshakhana reference against the PTI chief in the ECP as the petitioner. The ECP ruled against Imran Khan, after which the PTI leadership attacked him with intent to kill," Renja claimed in his complaint. Local media reported that at least 1,900 Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf PTI supporters, including senior politicians, face various charges including terrorism over protest against the ECP verdict, which has been challenged by the party in the Islamabad High Court. Now Pakistan Imran Khan challenges Election Commission's decision to bar him from contesting polls. The PTI asserts that the decision to disqualify a parliamentarian does not come under the domain of the election body and should not be decided in court. And I'm quoting, "The ECP has yet to release the full verdict to the public, which has led to various speculations over the country." And I'm quoting, "What did the Chief Election Commissioner CEC read on Friday? If there is no judgment to release despite the passage of blah blah blah." Anyway, on Friday the ECP disqualified Imran Khan from the National Assembly for 5 years for involvement in quote-unquote corrupt practices, end quote. The Toshakhana case against Khan started in August after the ruling members of the parliament alleged that the former prime minister sold 52 gift items from the state gift repository at high prices in the open market. These gifts were received by Khan between 2018 and 2019 from various foreign dignitaries. So that means he has to be barred from being elected. I would say that this is all a political sham, but I know where it's going. I mean, they tried to shut this guy up, and they don't know. They tried with threats, they tried to imprison him, they tried to do whatever they want. He's going to end up bad. I foresee that. I'm about 90% certain that that would occur with Imran Khan. He's going to, be shot by a crazy guy or something like that in the, I don't know, in his meetings or whatever. He's going to have popular unrest, and something is gonna happen with him. I think they will resort to that. They are capable of that, and not they. We humans are. Look what happened with many others here in the United States, and not only in the United States, but accidents happen. They tried with a helicopter, had a emergency landing. Imran Khan's helicopter. That reminds me of Lebed, the Russian colonel, then general, I think he was. He flew with his helicopter somewhere in Far East, and his helicopter just was by a missile, let's put it this way. But nevertheless, it had some technical problems. Really, like if that helicopter has problems, then any other helicopter should fall as soon as it takes off. But you know how things happen. Remember Nigel Farage, my favorite guy in Great Britain at this point, and has been for some time anyway. I think he's one of the only guys that are doing a good job as a human being in the political sphere of Great Britain. There are some others as well, but I think he's the most, for me, most important, and I like him very much. Remember when he had that forced landing with his little airplane that he took off and then he crashed? That was before Great Britain got out of the European Union, which I don't think that's going to be finalized one day. I mean, they say it is, but they're still tangled and with all kind of things. Remember that one? Well, was that an accident? Oh, certainly, yeah, because that happens to everyone. How many times it happened to you? Well, you don't fly that often as him. All right, no problem. So Imran Khan will end up badly, and they try to get him out legally. And they tried to build legitimacy by all these decrees and all these judgments and court and blah blah blah. The same thing is kind of happening here with Donald Trump. They've been trying to do this since 2016, and they're still trying right now. This is one of the final attempts to they subpoenaed him to come in front of the Weasel Committee until the 14th of November. To testify under oath about whatever happened in Washington D.C. and they tried to indict him and charge him, convict him, and maybe, I don't know, who knows. These guys are not they are capable of everything. I mean, look at Liz. I was about to say Liz Taylor. Liz Cheney being over there with the other one, Kinslinger, two sellouts. Like 99% of the Republican Party leadership. Yes, they are sellouts, and they instinctively vote in a certain way when it's about intelligence community, the guys with guns. let's put it this way, not the thugs on the street, no, the official, and I'm not talking about the police, I'm talking about the big guys, the military and FBI, CIA, NSA, and all these guys. They will not touch those with anything. You got about 2 or 3 that have a little bit of courage, some of them a lot of courage, and I would use, for instance, the senator from Kentucky, Rand Paul. I don't know how he's still breathing nowadays. I could use Chip Roy of Texas. He is a state representative. I could use a little bit, he's very intelligent, but he's very shady, Ted Cruz as well. And there's another one, Taylor, whatever her name is, Marjorie Taylor. There's another woman over there, I can't remember her name. 5 more extremists that really are doing what they were voted in the office to do, not like the rest of the Republican Party, sellouts. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm not talking about the Democrat Party. That's a communist right there, and not communist. Whoever pays most and who has the guns, that's what it is. And the same with the other guys as well, don't get me wrong. It's one party with 2 different names, the same parents, the same sponsors. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.